I think those of us who have advocated for years for persons with disabilities recognize that it's impossible to recover without a stable housing environment. In doing research, I came across the program in Belgium. The story is a fabulous story. In the 1200s, there was a king who suffered from a mental illness. When his wife died, this king became focused on the notion of marrying his daughter, the princess, who looked like her mother, the now deceased queen. She resisted and ultimately, with the help of 3 priests, fled and landed in a small community in Belgium called Geel. Shortly thereafter, the king continued to look for her and ultimately found her and beheaded her and the priests who had assisted her. Daphne, the princess, was canonized and became the patron saint of persons with mental illness. Over the years, people with mental illness flocked to this small community. People opened their homes. At one point, 1 out of 5 homes in this community in Geel housed a person with a mental illness. It was called community care. It was believed that people living in this kind of construct weren't getting treatment. They were simply residing in a kind environment. When I went this summer and spoke with Dr. Bogerts, the person in charge of the program currently, what he reminded me of was that is treatment. That truly is what we're now calling integrated care. We're talking about people who are so integrated into the community that you can't tell by walking through the streets of Geel who is a client, who is a patient, and who is a community member who is housing a patient. One of the things Dr. Bogerts mentioned to us is that recently they had opened up their program to persons with developmental disabilities. And when I asked, how recently are you talking about? He said, the last 200 years. Go to Belgium, it changes your perspective about history.